What's going on, everyone? This is Jay from Premier Gaming Entertainment, and I'm not going to beat around the bush. I was able to watch the game today. I didn't have access to TV. I used the Watch ESPN app and watched the game in its entirety. And first and foremost, I wanted to, apologize to the whole Big Ten for us losing. We were perfect as a conference up until our game, and we let the rest of the conference down. It really sucks. I know I'm going to hear people from every single other team in the Big Ten, saying, that we messed up and all that stuff, and it is what it is. I'm really disappointed in our team, and as a conference, Michigan definitely let the rest of the conference down losing today. I don't even know really where to start. To me, I thought this was going to be a pretty straightforward game. I didn't see anything that was on South Carolina's resume that was anything that was scary or anything like that. And I think for the most part, we should have won the game. It was just one of those historical choke jobs in the second half that led to us losing. I mean, had we not turned the ball over as much as we did, they had nothing. It was 19-3. After that field goal put us up 19-3, I was just ready to turn off my tablet and call it a day. I thought that was going to be the end of the game. The score might have been, at the end of the game, 19-6. Like, they might have scored another field goal. But it's like we just self-destructed. It was just a ultimate choke job. And, for God's sakes, even Purdue won their bowl game. But, it's interesting. This game was supposed to be one of those games where this was supposed to be showcasing Brandon Peters. He's supposed to be, basically this was supposed to be his game, his coming out game to show us what he'll be potentially doing next season as a starter. And I don't know if he's been hanging out with John O'Korn too much, because that looked like the reincarnation of John O'Korn's game that he played. It was just an absolute disaster. He was awful. Literally, if you could just somehow transpose John O'Korn's game onto his, it would look exactly the same. Not making any throws, missing throws. That pick that he threw in the end zone near the end of the game was downright awful. He could have just thrown it out of bounds and just waited for another play. Nope. I don't even know what he was thinking. Just bad decision making, bad play calling. That fumble where Sean McEwen fumbled the ball. Why are we handing off to a tight end in the backfield? I don't know. Everything was awful about the way that the only thing that I saw that was of any consequence that was good was Quinn Nordin, kicked a bunch of field goals, and our defensive line was very good. Other than that, I can't see anything that was a positive. Safeties again got exposed. I've said from the beginning of the season till the end of the season, our safeties are the weakest point of our defense. They are no good. That play where they scored the go-ahead touchdown, he got beat, and he didn't just get beat by a couple yards. I think he got beat by about 5 to 10 yards. And when I saw it, and I saw how wide that guy was open, I said, okay, well, let me see the replay. Maybe it was a pick play, maybe it was a rub play, maybe he slipped, maybe it was a double move, maybe it was bad coverage, a breakdown in coverage, and he slid over to him too late. I thought those were all the reasons why he was that wide open until I saw the replay and just saw that the guy just ran by him. So, a lot of things bad. Like I said, if it wasn't him, it was Joss Metellus being stupid and getting a 15-yard penalty. I mean, the team literally just self-destructed. And I don't know if that's just the fault of the team. I don't know. I don't even know where to begin with that. And all the people who were saying about, we don't need Shea Patterson, whatever the case may be, I'm not saying that he's going to be the savior of the program, but it's obviously apparent that we need some sort of boost. And I don't even think if he was in this game, we would have won, with the self-destruction that we had. I don't know if it would have made a difference because our wide receivers can't do anything. Which was another big issue. You had wide receivers dropping the ball, the wide receivers catching the ball out of bounds, our special teams guys fumbling and muffing kicks. I mean, where do I start? Where do I end? It was just comedy of errors. There's no way you're going to turn the ball over that many times and expect to win. I don't even think that South Carolina was really even all that good. I mean, they were decent. They played decently. I'd say that they played defense decently, but I think it's just our bad offense, really. And I don't know who's our playmaker. Who's our playmaker? Who's the guy that can stretch the defense? I can't think of one player that makes a difference on offense. And obviously, I know some of that has directly to do with quarterback play. I get that. But it's like nobody on offense that's a wide receiver or a tight end for that matter really makes a difference. There's no one that the other team feels that they have to slide their defense over to. There's no one that they feel they got a double team. There's nobody that is on their radar. Nobody is scared of Michigan's offense, and that's what the biggest problem is. So, there's really nothing that I can take away from this game that's of a positive note. Everything was negative. I know we had some guys missing from our offensive line. Kareem Walker, I don't know what's going on with him. But it was just an overall ugly game. I remember the first half was so awful. I was just glad we went to halftime because it was so awful. Nobody could do anything. The offense looked terrible. Then in the second half, we had one drive where we scored that touchdown, and I was like, where was that all game? But it was like we couldn't repeat it. And I was hearing everyone talking about how next year, Joe Klatt has them as in his not whatever that thing is where he's ranking the teams for next year, and he's got us ranked number 3. And I know that's built on hype and potential and all that, but I don't know, man. I don't see it. And it's not because I don't believe in Michigan football or anything like that. I mean, I wouldn't be making these videos, but after watching the end of the season, watching us play in this bowl game, there's so much work that has to be done to make this team better. And I don't mean defensively, I mean offensively. And I think that the defense can only do so much, and then after a while, it's like the defense, I don't know if they just get tired or they just literally mentally get tired of having to bail out the offense. But it's like they falter when the offense isn't doing anything. And I understand that. I don't blame them. I mean, I know they're doing their best, but offensively, there's not a lot of time for us to transition from this ugly game to next season. I mean, we're in January. Yeah, a couple months, it's going to be spring practice again. So where is the growth going to come from? Who's going to be the guy? I know next season we're going to have Tariq Black back. They're going to have time to work, but I don't know, man. It was just it was just disappointing. It was depressing to watch. And I know that everybody, outside of Michigan football, and even Michigan football fans, are just going to roast this team for this play. I know the media is already getting on Harbaugh, and deservedly so, man. Somehow or another, we have to get better. There's no way that we could be sitting here talking about winning championships and doing this and doing that, and we can't even beat South Carolina. You can't beat South Carolina. You are nowhere near, fighting for a championship. I don't know. I don't have anything more to say. I'm not going to talk about the future of the team or anything like that. I'm going to just make another video where I talk about the year end and all that stuff. That will be for another day. I just wanted to talk about the game and how I felt about the game. I don't know. Anyways, that's it for the video. If you like the video, definitely feel free to leave a like on the video. And leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know how you felt about the game. Let me know how you felt about the team. And let me know how you feel about the future of Michigan football. Anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. And have a great day. And Happy New Year. Peace.